Good afternoon, baseball fans. A hearty welcome here to Dale Mintzlaff Field at Pedersen Ballpark, live in Marinette. We got 2 games left here in the 2023 AAA American Legion Wisconsin State Tournament. Here is your semifinals. The winner of this game will be taking on Eau Claire. Eau Claire already punched their ticket as the last team to lose a game. They are in the guaranteed the finals and a trip to Midland, Michigan next week. The winner of this game will be joining them in that trip to Michigan and also playing them in the championship game. It is Janesville and Sheboygan. Janesville coming in red hot on a winning. They lost their first game of the tournament, but ever since then they have been rolling, especially offensively, as they get set to continue their magical run. Sheboygan was undefeated until dropping one to Eau Claire yesterday, and now they're trying to bounce back and punch their ticket into Michigan. Handshakes concluding. At the upper end, you see players in the dugout relaxing, getting ready. Sheboygan does look pretty relaxed. Janesville looks relaxed on their side over as well. So that being said, we're going to turn things over to our public address for our announcements, our lineups, our anthem, and get you guys ready for the first pitch live on Zaleski Sports.
Players and coaches, first from the visiting team, Sheboygan Post 83, and then from today's home team, Janesville Post 205. Now here are members of today's visitors, Sheboygan Post 83, first with the non-starters. Number 5, Tristan Hunt. Number 8, Tyler Schessel. Number 17, Kyle Wiesner. Number 16, Jonah Walliser. Number 26, Kyle Damrow. Number 19, Brett Ryberchek. And number 27, Wyatt Hilbelin. And now here's the starting lineup for the Sheboygan Legion crew. Starting at second base, number 1, Alex Ames. Shortstop number 15, Cooper Damrow. Designated hitter, number 40, Ryan Steffen. Left fielder, number 3, Dane Nicolai. Number 10. Right fielder, number 12, Ty Voigt. Catcher, number 15, Caden Bruging. And pitching for Sheboygan today, number 6, Jake Norris. Sheboygan's coaching staff includes assistant Tyler Zietz, assistant Cam Meyer, and head coach Steve Goes. Now here are members of today's home team, Janesville Post 205. First for the non-starters, number 4, Ben Schaffner. Number 5, Tyler Hegley. And number 21, Jack Nicholas. Starting lineup at shortstop, number 7, Jake Schaffner. In left field, number 8, Jack Ryan. In center field, number 12, Aiden Schenk. Designated hitter, number 27, CJ Dupuy. At third base, number 18, Tyler Jacobson. At second base, number 10, Tay Sealbooth. At right field, number 11, Nick Gregg. At first base, number 15, Logan Jushka. Doing the catching, number 9, J.C. Campbell. Pitching today for Janesville, number 6, Dylan Snyder. Janesville's assistant coach is Andy Gregg and head coach Kerry Michaels. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I ask those who are able to please rise and remove your caps as we play our country's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's regular, but one bursting in there gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You see the trophy sitting right there. Later on this afternoon, someone's taking that back home, whether it's going to be Sheboygan, Janesville, or Eau Claire. One of those three teams will be the AAA champion here in 2023. As they announce our umpires as well.
Third base, Al Mapney, and behind the plate, Ryan Kirschmar.
So Dylan Snyder get back to work. He's going to inherit a 31 pitch count that he threw in this resumed game this morning in Janesville's 5-inning win over Eau Claire. So he'll have 74 to work with here as the starter in this one. He'll take on Ames, Herzog, and Damrell for Sheboygan. Janesville in their green jerseys, the dark blue, almost black numbers, gray outline and sleeves and pants. And Janesville in script across the front. Sheboygan shows up in their all whites, the red and white stirrup socks. The navy numbers, red outline, Sheboygan in black letters across the front. The defense for Snyder is going to look like this as well for Janesville. Ryan, Shank, and Greg make up your outfield. Your infield from third base over toward first. Jacobson at the hot corner. Up the middle is Schaffner and Seabuth. Jushka over at first. And J.C. Campbell does the catching. Anyway, thank you for joining us. My name is Mike Wetland on the call for this one. Steve Maves and Cal Jacoby joining me up in the production booth on the field. Jason and Trevor Zaleski on the cameras. So you see all the great shots. As here comes Alex Ames to lead things off, the second baseman. Got one of the highlights of the tournament with a first pitch home run a couple of days ago. And he swings away, and that's going to be a diving play by Jacobson. Long throw on a pop. That is bobbled, and he is safe. Infield hit for Alex Ames. So Ames aboard on one pitch, and here comes Nick Herzog. The first one to Herzog is going to be in there for a called strike. Herzog, the no batting gloves look. Runners going, hit and run, high fly ball into left. Ryan ranging back with a play. He will make the call and the catch for out number one. Herzog and Ames will have to retreat back to first base. So hit and run didn't quite go as planned, but Ryan with the catch easy. And here comes Cooper Damrell, third baseman, left-handed hitter. It's a long look into the third base coaching box, and coach goes for what the sign might be, and a throw over to first. Ames is back without a problem. Being held on by Jushka. Jacobson at third, playing even with the bag. And the first one is in there for a strike. Snyder coming out, hitting the zone early on. This is the point of the tournament where all arms on deck. If you're available to throw, you got to be ready. Everyone probably running short. Throw down to second on the steal attempt is high, and it's in stolen base for the foot first slide by Ames. It's a 1-1 count on Damrell. Runner in scoring position early on. And there's a called strike 2 on Damrow. The 1-2. It's a chopper to third. That's off the glove, and Jacobson into left field. Ames will hold at third. They'll be at the corners. Wait on the official ruling. E5. E5. The official ruling. So first and third, and one down for Ryan Steffen, the DH. One of the younger players on the team, Steffen. A class of 2025 athlete from Sheboygan South. 7 schools representing on the Sheboygan team, 4 on the Janesville team. As the first pitch to him, as the runner's going to second, the throw's going to be cut off. It'll be a stolen base for Cooper Damrow.
All right, Ryan.
Pitch was ruled a ball. So second and third, corners are going to play in. He's going to ground one over toward short. That's going to get the job done. The throw to first will be in time, but an RBI for Steffen, and it's 1-0 Sheboygan here in the top half of the first as Ames is across to score an unearned run.
Batting for Sheboygan, left fielder number 3, Dane Nicolai.
So here comes Dane Nicolai, the left fielder, in to hit with the runner on second and 2 down against Snyder. Takes one up and out of the zone for ball 1. A hit and an error, have a run in. He's going to take a fly ball into right center. Schenk ranging back, still going with the play, and he makes a nice running catch in front of the Jack's Fresh Market sign, and then gives it a high five for good measure. So 1/2 inning is in the books. So 1 unearned run on a hit with an error and a runner left. Through 1/2 inning, it is Sheboygan 1 and Janesville coming to bat when we return. It is the semifinals on Championship Saturday of American Legion Baseball, the AAA edition on Zaleski Sports.
Some of us are out to win championships. Others just want to win the moment. And for others, simply climbing a flight of stairs is a win. But for all of us, the small victories make life better. And none of us wins alone. When we get knocked down, it takes a team, an extraordinary team to help us heal like a pro. For your bones, muscles, joints, and everything else that makes life move, there's only Bellin Health. Welcome to your healthiest life.
Big thanks going out to Fairchild Equipment. We can't thank them enough for letting us use their hydraulic lift to get our center field camera up so you can see every pitch of the game here on Zaleski Sports. Again, a huge thanks to Fairchild Equipment. As you see, the work that they're doing right now with that camera as Jake Norris makes his final warm-up toss for Sheboygan. The defense behind him is going to look like this. The outfield from left to right is going to be Dane Nicolai, Mason Schmall, and Ty Voigt. Over at the hot corner, third base, Cooper Damrow. Up the middle, Ames and Herzog. Caleb Salm over at first, and Caden Brugink will be doing the catching for right-hander Jake Norris, the 2023 grad of Cedar Grove, Belgium. He'll face Schaffner, Ryan, and Schenk, a potent top of the order for Janesville. Schaffner, who's led off every game of the tournament for Janesville and has been a very effective part of this offensive explosion they've had the past couple of days. Takes one high and away for ball 1. Norris getting his first start in the tournament. He's come in a couple of times in relief and thrown under 30 pitches both times, so he is good to go for a full assortment of pitches if needed. As he misses with that one, it's quickly 2-0. Working from the first base side of the pitching rubber. Is now behind 3-0. He's been high with his throws so far. Norris, the guy who's got a different jersey number depending on which jersey they're wearing. In their blues, he is number 28. Here in the whites, he's number 6. Taking it all the way. Shafter's going to take a strike. Damrell playing right in at the cutout of the grass over at third base. Everyone else playing back on the infield. A lot of room in the left field corner, though. There's a line drive into left center. That's going to be a diving play, and what a catch by Dane Nikolai. That is I didn't think anything was going to top Ty Voigt's throw from right yesterday. That is the defensive play of the tournament so far. What an incredible catch. Robbing Schaffner of probably a triple at that point if that gets by him. Wow.
Left fielder, number 8, Jack Ryan.
A spectacular play to start the bottom of the first. So that'll bring up Jack Ryan, the left fielder and ace pitcher. One of their ace pitchers as he takes a strike. Threw a gem a couple of days ago. Chopper to third, down the line, a fair ball, a base hit. Be at least one. We'll see if he turns and goes for 2. He will take a big turn and come back. Throw back to first, he's in there. And the bend that gets thrown away. Nobody backed it up. So a hit and an E4. But Ryan at second base, an ill-advised decision there by Ames. I get the idea, and they tried it yesterday, and it didn't work, but that's the point of the first inning. You just got to let that one go and let him get back to first and reset. So here comes Aiden Shank, the center fielder. Chance to tie this ball game up with a base hit. See the big stretch from Norris? Big looping curveball is going to stay up, and it's ball 1. Runner on second with 1 down. And the great speed of Jack Ryan. As that one is missing as well. 2 balls and nothing. Norris, that one getting closer, but he's still a little bit off on arm side. That's fouled straight back. Got a big swing. It's 2-1 on Aiden Shank. Shank in center field. And Staple in the 3 spot as well. There's a ground ball right back to Norris. They got to throw back to second. They got him. And he's tagged out. 1-6. So fielder's choice. Ryan was caught off a second. Not much he could have done there. He wasn't too far off the bag. It was just a really heads-up play by Norris.
Designated hitter number 27, C.J. Dupuis.
We see some good defense early on. Here's going to be C.J. Dupuis, the sweet swinging, power-hitting DH. Dominated last night on the mound before the lightning and rain hit, but unfortunately not available to throw today. But he can still hit. Threw an immaculate inning last night. Future Upper Iowa product as he rolls that one right into the Sheboygan dugout. Jason, you got to make that play over there at our first base camera. Coach goes, gets back on his bucket. There's a little flare. It can be played on a hop. They're going to take the easy play at second to end the inning. 4-6. So no runs on a hit with an error and a runner left for Janesville here in the first. And after one complete in the semi-final ball game, it is Sheboygan 1 and Janesville nothing. So we'll step aside when we get set for the second inning live on Zaleski Sports.
Car and truck inventories are limited around the world. But at Riverside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Marinette, we make sure to have what you want. A huge inventory of new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Ram 1500 Bighorns, Jeep Cherokees, Jeep compasses, and more. Trade up into a new ride and get top cash value for your trade. Visit our family at Riverside of Marinette. Proud supporters of Marinette and Menominee area high school sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
You look at our sign there here on Zaleski Sports. We're glad to be up here up in Marinette. And we got a big group of people to thank as well for letting us be up here as well. And that includes the City of Marinette, Schuchart Law, Stevenson Bank, the Marinette High School Class of 1982, Fincantieri, Riverside Auto, Wapaka Foundry, Hometown Family Restaurant, Marinette Lions, Henson Onion Martell Funeral Home, Best Western Riverside Inn, Polzine Dental, and Bellin Health. Snyder back out there. He will get a big swing and a miss from Mason Schmall. It's 0-1. Schmall in center field. We follow by Salm and Voigt here in the second against the lanky right-hander. As that hit him, and he launches the bat toward the on-deck circle. That was quite the bat flip on a hit by pitch. But a leadoff man aboard, Schmall, who's been hit a lot this year, and here comes Caleb Salm with definitely the most unique batting stance of the tournament. You see Sheboygan rolling with the stirrups in their games. That knees bent inward stance as he fouls it off. Nothing in one on him. Runner going, it's a hit and run, and this might be a double play, but it's going to be there. What a catch by Jushka. It's going to be a 3-1 double play. Great play by Jushka. Going over the shoulder to make that catch. Man, have we seen... Each team has an error, yes, but we've seen some good defense so far in the first inning and a half. So quickly, 2 down for Ty Voigt. Only 4 pitches thrown in the inning for Snyder, which is, after coming in with 31, that is an ideal scenario for him. As he'll fire in a strike on Voigt. Voigt in right field until his teammate overshadowed him. Probably had the play of the tournament with that throw out at first base from right field yesterday against Manitowoc. He'll roll that one foul past third. Throwing out Bryce Erdman, who's not a slow runner. With an absolute dot to first in that game. A 5-hitter. That Tyler Sechal threw. Right back over towards short. Nice big hop for Schaffner. He's going to make the long throw in plenty of time. It ends up being an unconventional 1-2-3 inning for the Janesville right-hander. So we have played an inning and a half. Your score 1-0 Sheboygan. You're watching the 2023 American Legion AAA semifinal on Zaleski Sports.
Life can be tough. Sometimes you need more than just legal services. You need someone who believes in you. At Schuchart Law Offices, our experienced attorneys don't just provide legal services. We provide unwavering support and encouragement to their clients. Our team deals with criminal law, family law, divorce, and more. But what they specialize in most is standing by their clients every step of the way. When you need someone in your court, choose the law firm that will believe in you. Choose Schuchart Law Office.
With the new Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, we've made the simple, everyday transactions a lot more rewarding. Open a Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust and get $5 back when you make 25 monthly debit card purchases. It's that simple.
Bottom half inning number 2, you see families and friends watching, making the trip up, enjoying their Saturday, and enjoying a beautiful day. This has been, temperature-wise and wind-wise, the best day of the tournament, and no better time than the final one. as we crown a champion by the end of this afternoon. For Janesville, Trace Jacobson will lead things off, followed by Tay Seabuth and Nick Gregg. 5, 6, and 7 against Jake Norris. Norris gave up a single, but got the comebacker that erased that runner and left a runner aboard. First one on Jacobson is a called strike. Jacobson, outside of a couple of games, been a staple in that 5 spot. He's hit cleanup a couple of times this week with Dupuis out of the lineup. But usually he's settled into that 5 spot with that big swing, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both these teams have been really impressive with the balance up and down their lineups. Norris, big leg kick and an uncompetitive fastball up and way out of the zone there. Tried to change the eye level, but he sailed it and kind of let go a touch early on his release point. 1-2. Tried that breaking one, tried to dot the corner, didn't get a chase and didn't get the call. It's 2-2. Very good take by Jacobson. Looks like they're setting him outside again. And he throws it again and gets the swing and a miss. That might have been a changeup. Either way, it's his first strikeout. And there's one down for Tay Seabuth, the second baseman. Seabuth had a really good turn as well at the plate. Good to see he's back out there. He was kind of banged up last night, rounding first after a hit, but got some treatment, got wrapped up. We saw him get his ankle taped before the resumption of the game against Eau Claire, and he's good to go. He takes a breaking ball way up and out of the zone. Seabuth was the guy who was featured on one of our reels. He put the sticker up on the bracket after Janesville eliminated Plover a couple of days ago. Now when fastball's up, 2-0. We started with 8 on Tuesday. We're down to 3 today, and we're going to be down to 1 by the end of the day today. And we'll be sending 2 teams to Midland, but one gets to take that state championship trophy home. Slow roller, foul to third. You approach the bottom of this 1 o'clock hour. We gotta say as well, over the past couple of days, a massive amount of respect to the workers here in Manette, the grounds crew, the scorekeepers, the PA announcers, the concession people. They have stuck through it and they've hung with it. Battled through the rain, battled through the elements. A couple of games that were delayed overnight. They have done a spectacular job. It's a ground ball to short. Herzog with a nice big hop, makes the throw, and gets the out. 2 up, 2 down, and that'll bring in the right fielder, the left-handed hitting Nick Gregg. Gregg, one of the younger guys on the Janesville team. He'll be class of 2024 athlete from Janesville Craig. Jushka will be with the other one of that class returning to this team next summer. Both these teams have a lot of 2023 and 2022 grads. As the first one's going to miss down for ball 1. One of the best things, though, about American Legion is you can play even after your senior year if you hit the age requirement. I was one of those guys back in 2010. And it's 2-0. He's going to swing on 2-0. He's going to ground one to Ames. Nice big hop. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Couple of ground outs and a strikeout for Jake Norris as he'll walk back to the dugouts. And as we played to complete, it's 1-0 Sheboygan on Zaleski Sports. top half of inning number 3. As you see our umpires and Jake Schaffner. In a 77-degree afternoon. Heat index up to 85, but still, compared to what we've had the past couple of days, temperature-wise, this is, again, beautiful. And I keep on seeing percentage-wise single digits for chance of any water falling. It'll be 9-1-2 for Sheboygan against Snyder. Brugink, Ames, and Herzog. And you look over into the skies as well, that we saw earlier.
All right, can't get it started enough, kid. You lead off now anyway.
So Brugink, the catcher, will hit.
Stay on top, kid. Stay on top.
As the first one to him is going to be
Anyway on.
inside. That was number 50 for Snyder. And he sends one down and away. Quickly, 2-0 on the number 9 hitter and catcher. Thanks everyone who's joined us all week long, watching at home, wherever you may be, watching live now. So we crown a champion pretty soon, as there's a called strike. One of these teams will battle Eau Claire for a state championship at 4 o'clock. Question is who it is. Fly ball, shallow center, Seabuth ranging back, leaping up and making the catch. A guy who came onto the field limping, ranges back and makes a great play. An incredible toughness that Seabuth has shown last night, now tonight. He is not 100% with his leg. I think it was his left ankle, but he still makes the play. Pulls off the web jump. So that'll bring up the top of the order. Alex Ames, he had an infield single and scored back in the first inning. The only run of the ball game as he takes a big miss, was fooled on that one, and it's 0-1. The only hit of the game for Sheboygan. And that one's down in the dirt quickly, 1-1 now.
Many years ago.
And he's going to fly that one right field side. That'll slice out a play. And just shy of the other field. It's 1-2. Oh, the funny thing is, before we started our broadcast today, we had some seagulls flying in this field because they were mowing the other one. They had to find a new place, for at least for a little bit. That one's nowhere close, 2-2. Snyder working quick. Ames right back in the box, swinging his DeMarini. And that one bounces in, full count. Look back, you see Ames and the Janesville dugout watching intently as well on their right-handers. There's a slow roller to third, ranging over Jacobson. Makes a strong throw and gets him by a step. Good throw there. 2 down. 2 down now for the shortstop, Nick Herzog. Herzog 0 for 1. He flew out fairly deep left to Jack Ryan back in the first on a hit-and-run play. Line drive into left field. There's a base hit for Herzog, as he'll turn and realize there's no throw coming. So 2 down, runner on for Cooper Damrow. He reached on an error back in the first. Also stole a base, was stranded. The only runner in this game that's been stranded on base so far. Playing in the top half of the third. Runner going to second. Throw is going to be late. And Herzog's in there with a head-first slide. Third stolen base of the game for Sheboygan. They're challenging J.C. Campbell's arm.
Now you can go. Now you go.
Called strike. That's going to be sliced foul left field side. It's 1-1.
Here we go. I want to play here now.
Go 14, you got this.
That one fouled back. It's 1-2. Snyder taking a long look in. This will be pitch number 64. That's another one fouled back. Didn't sound good. He barely got a piece of it. Sounded like maybe the lower end of the handle. And Snyder steps off. Now one of the Dirt's going to kick away, and a wild pitch. She's going to get Herzog over to third. So Sheboygan getting something going with 2 outs here. Snyder trying to work out of it. He's got 2 strikes on the hitter. But pitch count now starting to run up and over 60. We'll see who is going to be up next. End of their resume game, Jack Nichols was the guy getting loose. As there's strike 3 called, Damrell punched out the first strikeout of the game for Snyder to end the inning. So for Sheboygan, no runs on a hit and a runner left. As 2.5 innings are in the books, it is a 1-0 lead for Sheboygan on Zaleski Sports.
No errors submitted by Janesville.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Some of us are out to win championships. Others just want to win the moment. And for others, simply climbing a flight of stairs is a win. But for all of us, the small victories make life better. And none of us wins alone. When we get knocked down, it takes a team, an extraordinary team to help us heal like a pro. For your bones, muscles, joints, and everything else that makes life move, there's only Bellin Health. Welcome to your healthiest life.
Taking a look in at Jake Norris, you see the Pride Stars usually go on football helmets. He gets on his baseball cap, and he's got the half and half look. Getting the Cedar Grove, Belgium grad. Will face on Jushka, Campbell, and Schaffner. There's a ground ball up the middle and into center field. 1 pitch and a single for Jushka. Accomplishment stickers, whatever you want to call them.
Now batting for Janesville.
So 1 out, or nobody out, runner on, with J.C. Campbell stepping in the catcher. Pretty good guy to have in your 9 spot, even though his number does match as well. Norris will take a look back, make sure his defense is in the right spot. Aims at Herzog, the double play combo up the middle, looking to turn 2 here. As Campbell squares, pulls back, and takes one down and away. Norris. He's been Johnny on the spot for this team on the mound a couple of times. There's a ground ball. Third baseman was in playing the bunt. He puts it right past him into left field for a base hit. Just a good piece of baseball there for Janesville. And they have 2 on, nobody out, and they're threatening here with the top of the order up and the tying run over at second base. So here is Schaffner. He flew out to left on that spectacular diving play by Nikolai. And they're playing him to pull. They are extremely playing him to pull in the outfield.
Hi, boys. Turn one here.
There is nobody in left field. And that's why he turns that one and launches that one way back. See you later. Schaffner turns on one, and it's 3-1 Janesville. An absolute blast by the leadoff man. And this game is spun on its head in a hurry. Schaffner's second of the week. It's 3-1 now, as he got a fastball center cut, and he did not make a mistake. So the inning will reset now with 3 runs in for Jack Ryan. He singled back in the first. There's a swing and a miss, and one down in the dirt. Norris looking in out of the stretch, the big leg kick, and he hits the corner again. It's 0-2. Tries to get him to chase. So 1-2. He's going to hit that one, slicing foul down the left field line. Nikolai trying to make a long run. He made a diving catch earlier. Knew he wasn't going to get to that one.
Bring him down, Chuck. Come on. Keep him low.
As Stefan starting to get loose in the Sheboygan bullpen. As you see, the right-hander getting ready, just in case. Calling for a slider there. High chopper to short. Herzog's got to play back. He's got to hurry. Throw. Not in time. Infield single for Ryan, hustling down the line. And the 4th consecutive hit to start the inning.
There is no way.
As you heard Coach Goes there saying there is no way. A high chopper on Ryan's speed, and he was booking it. Herzog had to play back, but he couldn't get enough on the throw. He's kind of flat-footed. Here is Shank. That one spiked and blocked by Brugink behind the plate.
Let's go, Tom. Come on.
Try all of it until we get in.
As that's going to be ruled low, 1-1. Or 2-0, I should say. Three and 0.
Come on, don't give him any.
Quick meeting for Bruging to go and talk to his talk about it. Shank got a thing taken here, but the number three hitter, we'll see if he gets the green light.
Here you go, Chuck. Put in the box quick, right away.
That was almost a balk. It's ball 4 either way. And 5 consecutive have reached. Norris, who was looking strong through 2, has really struggled. We'll draw a mound meeting from the pitching coach. Stefan is out of the bullpen and back into the dugout. I don't think we'll take the baseball quite yet from him, but and they are. They're going to take him and give it to Stefan. So Norris is done after 2+, and he's responsible for both runners. 3 runs all earned. Strikeout and a walk. So we'll step aside. It's the bottom of the 3rd, nobody out, and Dupuis coming to the plate when we return. 3-1 Janesville in the semifinal on Zaleski Sports. Bottom of third, we're going to send things down to Jason Zaleski in just a second here. He's going to get up and down the field and what he's seeing from both dugouts as that big swing from Schaffner has turned this game on its head. Jason, what are you seeing down there?
All right, guys, thanks, Mike, for that. It's a big home run there for Janesville. Jake Schaffner with the big 3-run home run. That's a 3 on the scoreboard here in this third inning. Next batter, bang play at first base, close play. Emotions already high. Giving up that home run. They disagreed with that call. The emotion change and maybe a chance that a new rhythm, maybe get that momentum. Janesville, but momentum is all with the Janesville Ball Club here in this third inning.
Thanks for that update, Jason. It's going to be up to Stefan to try and slow things down here for Sheboygan. Already down a couple of runs now, and nobody out after the infield single by Ryan. Then the walk to Shank ends the day for Norris. Again, Norris's line so far, 2 innings. 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He did walk 1 and struck out 1. He's responsible for both base runners right now. As C.J. Dupuis, who grounded into a fielder's choice to second back in the first, will step in and be the first batter for Ryan Steffen, the soon-to-be junior at Sheboygan South. And the first one is missing for ball 1. On Dupuis. That one in there. It's a strike, 1-1. On the Janesville DH. 3 runs already in on the 3-run homer by Jake Schaffner. That one down, 2-1. Again, it's all, especially for these two teams, all hands on deck with this one with pitching. You got to get through this one, and then whatever you have left, you got to throw against Eau Claire in the final. Whoever does it, it's going to be a tough task. Swings a mighty hack, pops that one sky high. Damro's got it on the foul ground for the first out. And I said it for a few plays. If that one had gone as far as it did high, that might have been over our lift in center. So here comes Trace Jacobson. He struck out back in the second. So 1 out, double play, and could get out of this inning and save Norris from some more runs. Stefan looking to work through it. So with him in as he takes a strike, the DH is now off. As it's going to be a ball and a strike on Jacobson. The 1-1. And he looks him back. So just take a quick wheel back. Again, stay tuned. Following this game, we're going to have the championship, as that's going to be getting away on a ball low. The winner of this game will have to turn around and face Eau Claire. For Janesville, that's going to be a tough task because the conclusion of this one still counts as a game from last night, so it's going to be really kind of 2.5 games in about 12, not even 12 hours. So it's 2-2 on Jacobson. So 2-2. Stefan looking in. Well, if you guys not with the stirrups, as he'll reset. Just straight Red Sox. You gotta always like teams that still bring the stirrups back out, the old school. There's a roller. That's going to be a fair ball. Brugink only played a first. Is getting it by Salm. That's going to bring in a run. He tried to do the big sweep scoop, And it's 4-1. And what's probably an infield hit and an error. Wait for the official ruling. There's going to be an E5 all the way. Or E2 on Brugink, I should say.
Batting for Janesville, second baseman number 10, Tay Seabuth.
That'll be an unearned run, and so the error will bring up Seabuth. As I got to replace some new shin guards for Caden Brugink. Or unfortunate feeling as a catcher, you got ones you're comfortable with all year long, and now you got to switch on some new ones that don't match your gear, and it's just a break-in process, really. You got to feel them out and see how they feel on the knees and shins. Especially Brugink with the new style catcher's mask with a hockey helmet. Send him over to someone, I guess, for repairs. Either repairs or garbage, or we'll see what they actually do with it. Just one of the straps just broke. One of those snaps where it connects. So second and third, one out for Seabu with a chance to really break this up even further. It's 4-1 now. Infield's going to be in. And a big swing and a miss. There's a strong fastball. Stefan is thinking really two things. He wants a strikeout or a pop-up. That's it. He'll take a ground ball hard to an infielder to try and cut that runner if he goes. But he doesn't want to take that chance too much. He gets the swing and a miss there. Change speeds on him. It's 0-2. Seabuth just looking to put the ball in play. A fly ball. Should get that run in. With Shank over at third. Tried to lock him up at the top part of the zone. Didn't get it. 1-2. The 1-2. That's a fly ball into the left. Nikolai's going to get ahead of steam looking for the throw. Schmall's going to take it. Runner's going to tag. The throw is going to be into the plate. They got to play on him. And he's going to be late. And he's in there with a sacrifice fly. It's 5-1. Schmall made a pretty solid throw, but just a touch on a high hop. Gets the run in. And that closes the book on Norris. 5 runs, 3 earned in 2 innings with 5 hits, a walk and a strikeout, 2 innings. As Greg, who'll be the 9th hitter of the inning, to step in. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to second. And the first one is a strike. Now one high, 1-1.
Come on, get this guy 4-0.
Stefan looking to work out of some trouble here. High chopper, that is a foul ball to first. Give you a ball and 2 strikes. Fourth batter of Stefan's face. He's had a pop-up, an error, and a swinging bunt, and then a fly ball to center. The 1-2 is slapped foul left field side. So Snyder's going to come out in the top half of the fourth, the lead to work with now. It's our big inning and the big blow, the 3-run homer by Schaffner. There's a fly ball into center. Schmall running in. He's going to play it down on a hop. And they'll be at the corners. He was playing deep. And Janesville has batted around here in the third.
Batting first baseman number 15.
This will be the 10th hitter. Jushka started the off with the first pitch from Norris. He singled up the middle. First one to him is going to be inside with a fastball. That one's in there. Strike one, 1-1. Two and one, the count after that breaking ball. First and third, Jacobson and Greg, the runners. Pop that one foul out of play, left field side. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. So roller right back up the middle. Ames will underhand to second to end the inning on the fielder's choice. But it was a massive inning for Janesville in the third. 5 runs across on 5 hits. An error and 2 left. We have played 3. It's 5-1 Janesville on Zaleski Sports.
Car and truck inventories are limited around the world. But at Riverside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Marinette, we make sure to have what you want. A huge inventory of new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Ram 1500 Bighorns, Jeep Cherokees, Jeep Compasses, and more. Trade up into a new ride and get top cash value for your trade. Visit our family at Riverside of Marinette. Proud supporters of Marinette and Menominee area high school sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Janesville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Field getting cleaned up and dragged and getting ready for the semifinal. Janesville with a massive third, 5 runs on 5 hits, including the big 3-run homer by Jake Schaffner. And they are rolling right now as we're going to start for this one. It's a run on 2 hits with a couple of errors for Sheboygan. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Janesville. Dylan Snyder's going to stay in the game. He'll come in with 66 pitches, and he will face 4, 5, and 6 when we do get the field ready to go. So that being said, we're going to take another brief timeout. We'll come back, and we may have some special events coming up for you guys down on the field. So we're going to step aside. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Life can be tough. Sometimes you need more than just legal services. You need someone who believes in you. At Schickert Law Offices, our experienced attorneys don't just provide legal services. We provide unwavering support and encouragement to their clients. Our team deals with criminal law, family law, divorce, and more. But what they specialize in most is standing by their clients every step of the way. When you need someone in your court, choose the law firm that will believe in you. Choose Schickert Law Office.
With the new Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, we've made the simple, everyday transactions a lot more rewarding. Open a Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust and get $5 back when you make 25 monthly debit card purchases. It's that simple.
Back here broadcasting live in the top of the fourth as they work on the field. So we're going to do, I think it might be Zaleski Sports first. We're going to send it over to Trevor Zaleski in the stands, talking to a couple of fans watching the ball game. So Trevor, what are you seeing back there in the grandstand?
So we're live here on Zaleski Sports with some fellow fans in the audience, just here to talk about their experience and
Glad to see everyone enjoying the ball game as we get set to resume play. Snyder going to get back out there to warm up now with a 4-run lead to work with. Our state semifinal baseball right now. Again, the winner of this game will take on Eau Claire. And likely Bennett Stocky probably in that final game for EC. Snyder getting his tosses in though. He's getting his 8 in. The field is dragged and ready to go. It'll be Stefan and Nikolai and Schmall in the fourth for Sheboygan. Got 12 outs to work with. They need to get 4 runs. We get set.
flip it to the fence.
So Snyder gets a couple more throws in before he steps in. He comes in at 6 pitches. There is action in the bullpen for Janesville. I can't see who it is, but it's a right-hander throwing. So we'll see if we can get a look at them. So as Stefan steps in. And he'll swing away and hit a fly ball into right, and an easy play over there for Greg. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Ryan Stefan, that brings up.
So here comes Dane Nikolai. He's flown out to center, and he's 0 for 1.
Number 7, first baseman Dane Nikolai.
Let's look to see who's. It looks like that's number 4. That's Ben Schaffner. Getting loose. Gets to strike on Nikolai. So the younger Schaffner getting loose, and there's a ground ball to short.
Run hard,
Nice backhand play and a low throw, and Jushka makes the pick on the short hop. Good play by Jushka on the other end of that play over at first base. It was not a good throw by Jake Schaffner, but Jushka was able to keep the bag and make the pick. 4-2, out number 2, as here comes Mason Schmall. He was hit by a pitch back in the second. And doubled off on a little pop-up. 0-1 on him. And another fastball in there. That was a good one. It's 0-2. Fouled off. Campbell can't hang out. Rolls away and still 0-2. Top half of the fourth, approaching the halfway mark of this game with 1 more out. And it's going to miss in there. It's 1-2. That's going to be a line drive into right center. That's down, a base hit. Schmall's going to take a big turn and hold at first with a 2-out single.
Steve, can you hear me? Tap, tap, tap.
The first baseman, number 10, Caleb Sohm.
Sorry. I think you can hear it, right? Yeah, you can hear them tapping. Yeah, you can hear it.
Caleb Sohm will step in. He popped into a double play his first time up. Throw over, and that's thrown away. A pickoff. Schmall will hold up at second on an E1. So with a 4-run lead, Snyder throws one away. And Sohm will chop that one foul. Played on a hop by Coach Steve Goes. Kept good form. You don't need a glove to make that type of play. 0-1, the counts on Caleb Sohm. And one low with a fastball. Ben Schaffner done in the punt. He's going to head back to the dugout. He's likely the next man up after Snyder. Snyder at 76 pitches right now. As that one's up above the letters. There's 2 balls and a strike on Sohm with Voigt standing on deck. And one of these teams ends their run at the end of the 7th inning of this game as you see Kyle Damrow getting loose as that's going to be flied into center. Schenk will run it down with ease to end the inning. So for Sheboygan, a hit and an error and a runner left. We played 3.5, and we're halfway through this semifinal ball game. It is 5-1 Janesville on Zaleski Sports.
I'm sorry, 0-1.
Bottom half of inning number 4. You're looking at, it looks like third base over there. A couple of plays there have really kind of impacted this game and impacted the last game as well. Out to the base pass where coaches are really never going to be acceptable. As Stefan takes his warm-up tosses. Also, if you need help for your car in the top level of minor league baseball, or you're here in Marinette, it's AAA. As Stefan will be back in there. He will face the bottom of the order, Campbell, Schaffner, and Ryan. James was in 10 hitters to the plate in that 3rd inning. As Campbell steps in, he's singled. He squared to bunt. Damrow went flying in to cover, and he slid it right past him. One of the underrated plays of that inning, because if he plays back where he usually is, that's probably a 5-3 ground out. Instead, it turned to a hit. And the next pitch was a 3-run homer. Baseball is a game of puzzle pieces. Anything can impact the game, any little play. Or a pebble, ball rolling foul or fair. One 0 is fouled back. A cleat mark, anything like that. 1-1 on J.C. Campbell, the 9-hitter. And it's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Just missing there, 2-2. Full count now. Campbell with a very good at bat, working at full 3-2. And he gets strike 3 called on the inside corner with that fastball. First strikeout for Steffen. There's out number 1. Turn things over to the top of the order, and Jake Schaffner, who's got the big hit of the ball game. He launched a no-doubt 3-run homer last time up. Depending on which team, well, how you watch baseball, it's a home run, it's a dinger, it's a tater. Either way, it was 3 runs. And it would be the winning swing right now. He squares and drops down a bunt. Damrell tries a bare hand. Throw will be well late. So how about that? He hits a 3-run homer, and the next time he hits a single that goes about 50 feet. It's a well-rounded player. Mr. Schaffner, recent graduate of Janesville, Craig, class of 2023. Guessing he was a younger brother who might be the next pitcher in. So here comes Ryan. He's singled twice. He scored a run. Throw to second is nowhere close. A stolen base for Schaffner. So Schaffner causing all kinds of havoc in this ballgame. So Steffen now with 1 out, trying to keep that run off. Sheboygan needs zeros. As that got a piece of him. So got a piece of Ryan. He's going to be on base. So hit by pitch, the first one of the game. So 2 on, 1 out. Here comes Aiden Shank. He walked and scored back in the third. It's 0 for 1 in the ball game.
All right, Ryan, right away. Right at him. Come on, Poro.
Runner going to third. He got a great jump, and he stole that one on the pitcher. And he slid, didn't get close, but Bruging thought he had a stolen, didn't even think about making a throw until Schaffner slipped by the cutout. That would have been. We've had some highlight reel plays, and then we had a blooper-worthy play, and that was one of the latter. As coach, as we'll have a meeting out on the mound with Steffen. As that one was stolen on him, without a doubt. Schaffner had such a good jump. And not even Pudge Rodriguez is going to throw him out. Now he's talking about first and third here as well. You got speed of Ryan at first. You got to definitely worry about now the first and third, try and steal a run. Or do you let just Ryan take second base? Because I'd be shocked if he's not running on this pitch. Want to know the count on Shank. The 1-0. It swung on a fly ball to deep center. Schmall going back. He's going to make the catch. It'll bring in a run. So Schaffner's 2 stolen bases lead to a run, and it is 6-1. So if there's any doubt who's been the best player in this ball game, he's wearing number 7 in a green jersey. So 2 down for C.J. Dupuis, who's 0 for 2. Depending on how Snyder holds up or Schaffner behind him, things are definitely looking up for Janesville right now. That's ball 1.
Keep him close, Ryan.
2-0.
In the box, Foro. Here we go.
2-0. He's going to swing away and hit a high fly ball into right. Call the catch by Voigt. And we had a clean play in right. It can't happen. 1 run and 1 hit. And a runner left. We played 4. It is 6-1 Janesville in the semifinal ball game on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop, whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
It'll be 8-9-1 as you look at the pitch count. 78 for Snyder, who's came in with 31, so he's done a good job through 4. 37 for Steffen as Kyle Damrow get loose in the bullpen still for Sheboygan. It'll be Voigt, Brugink, and Ames. 8-9-1 for Sheboygan. Against Snyder, who's probably going to be run until he can't anymore. Because with rules and pitch counts, he has the pitches he could say, but I don't think you can throw 3 games in 2 days. So there's a high fly ball into left, hooking, foul. It had it. Had the distance, but not the trajectory. Missed by about 5 feet left. 0-1 on him, just a long strike. And then he drops the spinner in there, and it's 0-2. Voigt 0 for 1. He grounded out to short back in the second. He turns on that one and rolls it foul past the third base coaching box.
Keep battling now, 1-2. Keep battling. Need a hitter here now, kid. Need a hitter.
That one inside. 1-2. Yeah, it's Damrow getting loose. He's been getting loose for now a couple of innings over in that bullpen. See the left-hander? There's strike 3 called. Locked him up in the inside corner. The second strikeout for Snyder in this ballgame is both of them looking. So here comes Caden Brugink. He popped up to second base his first time up on a really nice play by Seabuth. See Snyder walking around. And you see Coach Michaels in the background and Campbell behind the plate. First one is outside for ball 1. Run on 3 hits with a couple of errors and 3 left.
Need to be a hitter now, right away.
Yeah, it's 3-0 on Brugink. No, it's 2-1 because the first one was called a strike. It's rolled foul past third. There's no unrolled foul.
All right, keep battling. Keep battling, you're fine.
Snyder working quick out of the first base side of the pitching rubber. That one down away. Scout's going to run full on Caden Brugink.
Here now, base hit ball full. Gotta get out.
And he draws the walk.
Now let's go! Come on, White, make some noise!
So there's one on. Top of the order up, Alex Ames. So Brugink draws the free pass. Snyder at 90 pitches.
Come on, White!
Ames 1 for 2. He grounded out to third his last time. He scored the only run of the game for Sheboygan back in the first. Straight out an infield single.
All right, Alex, you go.
You're number one. Let's go.
That's down and away, ball one. There's a strike.
That's not yours. You're all right. Yeah.
Snap it over and in with a head first dive is Brugink. Almost had his hands come off the bag. That was closer than it should have been. Got to be careful with 3 umpires watching. There's a ground ball past a diving Schaffner into left. He almost made a spectacular play. They're at first and second with one down for Herzog. So Herzog, who has 1 for 2, he singled back in the third, ended up being stranded on third. He also was flown out to left in this one. And it looks like now Jack Nichols starting to get loose in the Janesville bullpen.
Gotta be there, Nick. Gotta be there.
Very likely Snyder's last inning. Herzog swings away and fouls the first one back. 0-1 on the shortstop. That one just missing. It's ball and a strike on Herzog. Rolled that one foul and just past the left hand of Steve Goes. 1-2 on Herzog. Pop-up or strikeout would be massive for Snyder. Maybe don't play ball. It'll be tough, probably tough to double up Ames and Herzog. Again, bullpen is active for Janesville. Nichols getting loose. Schaffner was throwing earlier. As a fastball is outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Herzog. You see Ames over at first. Very good speed. He's a big lead with Jushka not holding him on. Strike 3 called, and Herzog's going to just start walking back to the dugout. He is mumbling to himself about something. I don't know if he didn't like it or if he knows he should have swung. Yes, he is punched out. Now here's going to take a 2-out hit from Cooper Damrow. It was 0 for 2. He was reaching on an air and he struck out looking.
Come on, Coop, here we go.
So 1-0 on Damrow, the third baseman. He's going to line one into center. That's going to be down, a base hit on a hop. They're going to send the runner. No, they're going to hold him at third as Jushka cuts off the throw in. So it'll be bases loaded for Steffen. And a chance for the young man to make this a game. Steffen, again, one of the younger guys on the team, the third youngest on the roster. Going to be starting his junior year at Sheboygan South. Hitting cleanup. Outfield playing deep. Playing essentially no doubles. As the first one is in for a strike. So 102 the count for Snyder. This will be very likely his last batter. And he takes another one right down there, strike two. Stephen just throws his head back. I don't know what he was looking at, but Snyder in the driver's seat here to try and get out of this inning. And he got him swinging. What a performance by Snyder. He gives up a couple of hits and a walk, and he strikes out all three. No runs, 2 hits, 3 left. After 4.5, it is still 6-1 Janesville in the semifinal game on Zaleski Sports.
Some of us are out to win championships. Others just want to win the moment. And for others, simply climbing a flight of stairs is a win. But for all of us, the small victories make life better. And none of us wins alone. When we get knocked down, it takes a team, an extraordinary team to help us heal like a pro. For your bones, muscles, joints, and everything else that makes life move, there's only Bellin Health. Welcome to your healthiest life.
The clouds in the sky here in the bottom of the fifth. Ryan Steffen back out. He'll face Jacobson, Seabuth, and Gregg here in the fifth. Sheboygan losing a big opportunity at the bases loaded with your number 4 hitter up. And he took 2 really good fastballs right down the middle and then chased one up above the zone. And you strand him loaded. That's great work by Janesville. A missed opportunity by Sheboygan.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for Janesville.
And Trace Jacobson will step in. Jacobson 0 for 2. A strikeout and a throwing error. Gotten him aboard. He's going to ground one to third. Nice big hop for Damrow. Makes a high throw, but Solom is a very tall person to make the play. So one quick out for Steffen to bring up Taney Seabuth. Seabuth, who's been one of the more underrated stars of this tournament. Had a sacrifice fly and an RBI his last time into center field. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And again, playing kind of banged up. He pops that one sky high, foul territory. Bruggen gives a look and says, "No, that's gonna get up out of past the fence." And it's a quick 0-1 count. Steffen at 39 pitches. Snyder at 104, so we can start one batter in the next inning. As there's strike 2. So for Snyder, a 2023 grad of Janesville Craig. So it could be his final pitch in the state of Wisconsin. As there's strike 3 on a breaking ball. Second strikeout for Steffen, and 2 down for Nick Gregg. And if that was that last strikeout, that high fastball was the final pitch by Dylan Snyder here in the state, what a way to end it. We've seen that a couple times. Jack Ryan had it a couple days ago. Tyler Seschal yesterday for Sheboygan. Ending your in-state career on strikeouts. Ground ball to second. Ames throws him out. It's a quick 1-2-3 inning on 5 pitches. So Steffen gets the 0 that he was looking for as we go to the 6th. It is 6-1 Janesville. That 5-run third really standing out, and they're making it hold so far. 2 innings to go. 6-1 Janesville on Zaleski Sports.
Car and truck inventories are limited around the world. But at Riverside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Marinette, we make sure to have what you want. A huge inventory of new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Ram 1500 Bighorns, Jeep Cherokees, Jeep Compasses, and more. Trade up into a new ride and get top cash value for your trade. Visit our family at Riverside of Marinette. proud supporters of Marinette and Menominee area high school sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Janesville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Taking a look at it, it looks like Sam Knickerbocker there from Eau Claire, the Husky catcher. Get himself ready, and well, I'm not sure exactly what he's doing, but either way, he's getting ready for the championship game. Eau Claire will take on the winner of this game at 4 o'clock. And so, and a change as well. Seabuth is out of the game, and it looks like Ben Schaffner is going to be in. So, and I'm guessing after this batter, they're just going to switch spots. So Dylan Snyder's going to come in and face one batter. He will face a Dane Nikolai. And swinging away, first pitch. Ground ball to third, the throw in time, and that's going to do it for Snyder on the mound. So he will depart, and we'll have to give way. Fist bumps around for him as Coach Michaels goes out there. It's going to be Jack Nichols coming in. So he ends up at 105 on the nose, pat on the back on his big reliever, and we'll head to the dugout. So Schaffner is in the game for Seabuth, and Nichols will take the place of Snyder on the mound. So you see Snyder heading back. So Snyder, big smiles, hugs around. What a performance by the guy wearing the number 6. In this personal opinion, the best number in baseball for a jersey. So Jack Nichols will be getting the ball to try and shut this one down. The big fella. Seen him throw a couple of innings. Throw strikes. And now we're at the point for all three teams involved is what arms do you have left? That's it. That's what's going to decide this championship and who has the pitching left to survive. So Schaffner, officially though, Ben Schaffner is in at second base. Seabuth is out. So again, we hope the best for Tay Seabuth. Maybe he can come play in the championship game if they get back to it. Just give him a little bit of a rest here. Toughness not in doubt as you look at him in the dugout. Looking content but sore. And encouraging his guy as here comes Mason Schmall, who takes one just off for ball one. And he's going to slide one to short into left field, a base hit. So Schmall, with his second hit of the game, he's 2 for 2. So Nichols.
The batter, the first baseman, number 10, Caleb Saul.
So bring up Caleb Psalm. Psalm 0 for 2. He's popped up to first and he's flown out to center in the ballgame. 5 outs to work with to try and get 5 runs. As there's a strike on Psalm. Again, winner of this game taking on Eau Claire, who are in the batting cages right now, getting themselves ready. Likely to face Bennett Stockey. That's rolled foul, and it's 0-2. See Trevor getting a ball, making a play. Showing off the soft hands. The 0-2 on Psalm is popped foul right field side. And that one goes on to the other ball field. And don't forget, scheduled for 4 o'clock, the championship game. The winner of this game will take on Eau Claire. Both teams will be on their way as that just missed. 1-2. That one missing. Throw down to second is going to be there, and they got him! Caught stealing 2-4. Schaffner got there in time, and I don't get that decision to send the runner down 5. You don't have outs to work with. You cannot have that happen. That is a major base running mistake by Sheboygan. As the count runs full on Psalm. You just need base runners at this point. You can't be getting guys thrown out. The full count to Psalm. Ball forward, he's on. And now, if you just waited 2 pitches, you'd have first and second with just 1 out. Instead, a runner on first, 2 outs. And Ty Voigt stepping in. Voigt 0 for 2. Ground out and a strikeout.
Here you go, T.
As there's a strike on Ty Voigt. Nichols gets a ground ball to third. Jacobson feels the backhand, makes the long throw. Juszka makes the big stretch, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit and a runner left. 5.5 complete. It is 6-1 Janesville with 3 outs away. Maybe some runs in between as well from a berth in the state championship game and a trip to Midland on the way on Zaleski Sports.
Life can be tough. Sometimes you need more than just legal services. You need someone who believes in you. At Schickert Law Offices, our experienced attorneys don't just provide legal services. We provide unwavering support and encouragement to their clients. Our team deals with criminal law, family law, divorce, and more. But what they specialize in most is standing by their clients every step of the way. When you need someone in your court, choose the law firm that will believe in you. Choose Schickert Law Office.
With the new Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, we've made the simple, everyday transactions a lot more rewarding. Open a Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust and get $5 back when you make 25 monthly debit card purchases. It's that simple.
A huge thanks. We're going to thank all of our sponsors, our partners, in just a second. But Best Western, a great place to stay all week long. Everything was great this week, hanging out here, and it's been a great week up in Marinette. And also a big thank you to all of our partners here helping us out and letting us come up here this week for this tournament and cover every game. Of course, the City of Marinette, Schuchart Law, Stevenson Bank, the Marinette High School class of 1982, Fincantieri, Riverside Auto, Wapaka Foundry, Hometown Family Restaurant, Marinette Lions, Hanson Onion Martel Funeral Home, Best Western, Riverside Inn, Polzine Dental, and Bellin Health. Also, Fairchild Equipment for our camera up in the center field. Logan Juszka to lead things off against Stefan. He takes one in the dirt. Juszka 1 for 2, a single and a run score back in that 5-run third. In the 7th, if this stiffs it holds, it'll be Brugink, Ames, and Herzog. 9-1-2 with 5 runs minimum to get 2-0 the count on Juszka. Stefan right back out there. Gets a swing and a roll over to first. Psalm swallows it and steps on the bag. So 1 down. That's 6 consecutive set down by Stefan, going back to the hit batter of Ryan. So here comes J.C. Campbell. And Campbell sneakily had the biggest at bat of the ball game. He squared to bunt. Damrow came in. He sliced it past him. That led to the very next pitch being sent into basically Michigan by Schaffner. I don't got my cardinal directions right, but I like the analogy. Hey, they're talking smack, but hey, Michigan sounds better than saying it's in Peshtigo. That's 1 in the dirt. I'll say they went into a lake. See the evil shield shin guard. And he takes a strike, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Strike 3 called. So the 3rd strikeout for Steffen. We'll bring up Schaffner, who has been the star of this ballgame. Schaffner, 2 for 3, a 3-run homer and a bunt single. So diametrically opposite hits, but he scored twice and he's driven in 3. As the first one is ball 1. And even his one out that he got, that was a spectacular play by Nikolai that saved a minimum of triple. So Schaffner. Ground ball up the middle, ranging over Herzog. He's not going to make a play. I got to think that's an infield single. So 3 for 4 is Schaffner. A home run, a bunt single, and an infield single.
And then the left fielder, number 8, Jack Ryan.
And again, Schaffner, another Janesville Craig grad. So here comes Jack Ryan. Ryan, a 2022 grad of Craig. As I've refrained in the multiple games I've called from only making one Jack Ryan TV character joke. As they went down there, is going to kick away. Schaffner was stealing second. Anyway, now he's going to try and go to third. A stolen base. They got a play on him. The tag, diving forward. He's in there. What a slide by Schaffner. A stolen base and a wild pitch. I don't know how he dodged that tag, but he did. That was impressive. 2 outs now, and now Bruging's got to keep everything in front to prevent that run from scoring. A huge insurance run for Janesville over at third base with Ryan at the plate. He's 2 for 2. He's been on base 3 times. As he takes one down in the dirt, and it's 2-0 on him. Sheboygan's going to ride Steffen for this inning, and then see what happens in the 7th if they can pull off what would be an unbelievable offensive comeback. That one down and away, and it's nowhere close. 3-0 now on him. There's a strike. Three balls and 1 strike. And there's strike 2, full count now. Down the middle of this game, you gotta admit that. I've been down the middle of this game, you gotta admit that. Full count. He got him. Ryan takes 3 in a row. That's surprising. And that runner is stranded. No runs on a hit and a runner left. So we go to the 7th. Last chance for Sheboygan. Janesville sitting in the driver's seat. They need 3 outs to prevent 5 runs and get a chance at Eau Claire. It is 6-1 Janesville heading to the 7th on Zaleski Sports.
1 run left to win.
Top of the 7th, last chance for Sheboygan. They need 5 runs off of Jack Nichols. Brugink, Ames, and Herzog will hit. As we'll get set, split second, it looks like we're going to have a quick word down on the field with Jason Zaleski in just a second. And now we'll turn it over. Jason, what are you hearing down there?
Thanks, Mike. Sheboygan been quiet since the first inning. Just the one run on the scoreboard for Sheboygan scored in the first inning. And, of course, that big 5-run third for Janesville has them in position to play for this. Coming up at 4 o'clock, it'll be Eau Claire and the winner here. And you'll watch the championship game live on Zaleski Sports.
Thanks for the update, Jason. He is absolutely right. You can find that game right here at 4 o'clock. Steve Maines will just slide a spot to his left to the less comfortable chair and call the game. As Nichols back out there to try and close things down, he got the caught stealing. That helped him out. And now he's going to face Brugink, Ames, and Herzog. And the first one is going to be up on what looks like a pinch hitter. So that's going to be Kyle Wiesner, number 17. And it's 2-0. So Wiesner into pinch hit. So Brugink is out. Stahl will probably then go behind the plate, you got to think. And it's 3-0 on him.
Hey, hover now, kid, hover.
And a 4-pitch walk to the pinch hitter. So now comes the top of the order. Ames, who's 2 for 3, will step in. So Wiesner, the runner aboard. And you gotta think, even if Sheboygan comes back, Janesville still gets a chance in the bottom half. And if it gets to that point, it'd be Shank, Dupuis, and Jacobson, the guys you would want up to walk one off if needed. There's a strike on Alex Ames. Ames singled in the first and in the fifth. He scored the only run of the game for Sheboygan. He'll fly one into fairly deep right, but there is a play, and Greg is there for the first out. Jess, not quite enough of the barrel there, and here comes Nick Herzog. Herzog 1 for 3, a single back in the third. He struck out back in the fifth. Again, stay tuned. We'll be down the field with our post-game coverage as well. Talk to the winning coach and see what they're thinking heading into championship, the final game, and how they're on their way to Midland as Herzog gets hit by a pitch. So a walk and hit batter with 1 out. Bring up Cooper Damrow. Damrow 1 for 3, a single back in the fifth. Those are reach on an error. Struck out in third against Snyder. You can't say enough about Dylan Snyder's performance. He had 74 pitches to use, and he threw them all. Got himself through 5 1/3. It's a great performance by the lanky righty. Now it's up to Nichols as Damrow swings away, pops it up. That's in play. Foul ground. Campbell makes the catch for out number 2. And now the final chance will be Ryan Steffen. As Janesville, taking a look at it, they were champs in 1989. They won the National Regionals. Their last appearance was 1999. They made the appearance, lost to De Pere in the championship game 24 years ago. Last time they won it was before I was even in existence, 1989. As there's a strike on Steffen. So for the first time since there was President H.W. Bush, Janesville, it's going to be 1-1 on Steffen. Steffen 0 for 3. Strike. No. Okay, looked outside. 2-1. I need to stop doing that. I've done that every game this year at least once, where I call it early. And it's not ruled the strike. He's going to hit a high fly ball into right. Ryan going back. Does he have a play? He reaches up. Oh, my gosh! Oh, my goodness! He brought it back! Jack Ryan! Jack Ryan! I don't believe that play. The play of the year. He brought back a 3-run homer and sends his team to the state championship and to Midland, Michigan next week. The 2022 grad got it done. And Janesville is playing for the title against Eau Claire at 4 o'clock. What an incredible play to end this ball game. Stay tuned, your post-game show is coming up next as we'll catch our breath on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Janesville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Janesville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in Hope.
Jason Zaleski here with manager Kerry Michaels. Coach, first off, what a way to end the game there, robbing the guy of a home run. Could you have had this game go any better for you, including that last out?
Oh, that was incredible. I mean, what a play. And you don't see that very often at this level. To have that kind of thing happen is just tremendous. And the kid that hit it, give him credit. He's seen a good pitch. Everybody did their job. The pitcher threw a strike. The kid hit the ball as hard as he could, and we made a play. So.
Yeah, you're right. He hit a home run ball, but not on the scorebook today. The scorebook today has you advancing to the state championship, first time since 1999. Congratulations. You're also advancing to national regionals. So tell us about that. You guaranteed the spot in Michigan, but the state championship is on the line. Tell us your attitude with both of those things.
Well, we're going to play to win. I mean, that's bottom line. We came here to win this thing, and that's what we're going to try our best to do. And we're going to coach and play as such.
A double elimination tournament like this, pitching in that final game is always kind of up in the air. Same for both sides. How do you can name the names if you want to, but just tell us from your seat how you managed through this final game with arms being at a premium right now.
Well, it just so happened that CJ hurt his non-throwing arm on Tuesday, so he couldn't pitch until yesterday. So we get him through 3 1/3, I believe, and Dylan Snyder. What can you say about the guy? He's just a machine, and he's so efficient, and he's really our ace. I mean, just in efficiency. He gives up a couple hard hit balls, but I don't know how many hits they have off him. 3?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he does. He goes out and lets them hit the ball, and he keeps it off the sweet spot for the most part. And sometimes when they hit it on the sweet spot, we find there's a guy underneath it. So, just an awesome effort by our whole staff, really, and the bats. What can you say about the bats? You know, they got a 1-0 lead, and they're looking good. I mean, they look like they're on top of their game. And we come out and Jake hits the 3-run bomb. I mean, what a deal. Great deal.
It was a great deal for you. You're in the championship game coming up at 4 o'clock against Eau Claire. What do you know about the Eau Claire Ball Club?
Well, we've seen them a few times. I mean, they're a great team. You don't go undefeated through 3 games here, being a bad team. So they're well coached. They know what they're doing. They're going to have a plan for us, and we're going to have a plan for them, and we'll see where the chips fall.
Good luck, Coach.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, guys, championship game. First pitch, 4 o'clock, right here on Zaleski Sports.